Hello, my name is Weldon Campbell, and this is my video on the blocking mechanic from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. The main purpose of the block is to prevent the player from taking damage when an attack collides with the front of the shield. More on that later. To start off, let's talk about the stance the player can be in while shielding. Ocarina of Time, or OOT, has 3 shields and 3 stances, but not one for each shield. When the player is playing as Child Link and has the Hylian shield, which is made for Adult Link, Child Link can't hold it properly. So this causes the player to bend over with the shield on Link's back. The player can't attack out of this position or move, and is triggered by holding the R button. As long as you're holding R, you'll continue to block. The other stances are with shields Link can properly hold. Holding R, Link will crouch down and hold his shield in front of him, both as a child and as an adult. This puts a barrier in front of Link, and any attack from the front will collide with his shield and deflect the damage. Link can attack out of this position by doing a stab attack, but you can't move out of it. The advantage to not being able to move is that Link can move the shield around to change the hitbox some. It's not a large area to move, but it can come in handy. The last stance, Link must Z-target an enemy and hold R for the shield. The shield will function in the same manner as before by blocking damage from the front, but this time Link can attack, but he can move around. Link can strafe, holding the shield straight in front of him while still Z-targeting the enemy. However, you can't move the shield, and it's stuck facing straight in front of Link. Shielding blocks most types of damage in this game. From the first enemy you face up to Ganon himself, the shield can probably block the attack, sometimes even deflecting or absorbing it. There are some enemies, though, who are too big and powerful to block, and they crush through Link's defenses and hurt him. Not being able to be hit is kind of the obvious benefit to this. However, sometimes an enemy will shoot a projectile at you, which you can use against that enemy. Holding your shield out against the Deku Scribe allows you to bounce the Deku nut back at the enemy, hitting it, either killing it or making it come out of its hole. There's even a boss fight centered around a certain shield that Link gets, the Mirror Shield. It's the Twin River boss fight. The boss shoots a beam at the player, and the player must redirect the beam back to hit the other boss, and after you do that a couple times, that's the end of the phase. On the second phase, the player actually absorbs the attack the boss does, absorbing 3 of the same type, which is either hot or cold, allows Link to shoot the attack back at the boss, stunning her and enabling the damage phase. On screen here I've enabled the hitboxes of objects using the practice round for OOT. When I hold R, you can see the PFI for shielding. There's a nice metallic sound that shows that you're moving the shield out, and unless you're targeting, you'll crouch down to be in a crouching blocking position. Now you can see the hitbox of the shield. It doesn't actually stay to the size of the shield and is larger than the shield. This is to help the player not get hit in the legs when you're standing up and blocking, so if anything that's a little low won't hurt you. Some games are a little more accurate to shield hitboxes, but OOT probably did this to make the game a little easier and for blocking to be more useful. The hitbox is only on the front. If an enemy hits Link from behind, he's still going to get hit. Blocking impacts the gameplay quite a lot. Without it, the player would have to dodge with not a lot of dodging options, or just tank the damage. Sure, Link gets a lot of health, and you can double your defense, but the intended strat is to block the damage, that's why you're given a shield. It also helps to avoid the annoying low health sound. There are even sections of the game where the player is only meant to block, such as running up Death Mountain. Child Link uses the Hylian shield to block rocks from hitting him from above. Or there are rooms in the dungeons where the floor tiles will attack Link. You can either try and hit them with your sword by timing it properly, which can be difficult, or blocking them and letting them destroy themselves. Thank you for listening to my analysis of the block mechanic.